NFC North, Bears, Lions, and Packers. With those 4 teams, I would just love to go through a couple of things about each one. You know, the Packers, the only team in this division last year to have a positive point differential. That just shows you how weak this division is.
It was hella weak last year, bro.
79 points is the plus minus, I guess you could say, when it comes to the point differential right there. They, of course, lost Davante Adams, Marquez Valdes-Scantling to the Chiefs. He left as a free agent. They also used 2 first-round picks on their defense as well. They might want to pivot to running the ball more. They lost some wide receivers and possibly even leaning on to A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. What do you have to say, though, Stevie?
Realistically, that's probably going to be the adaptation they make, is going from the throwing that Aaron was able to do with some of the things he was getting away with Davante to being more run-based, just like in general. Because like they ran the ball more this last season, but now because of Davante not being like something you could just a security blanket anymore, like,
and you know how how he kept going to him, force feeding that man,
bro.
Yeah, all those
that Niners game, like the Niners game during the regular season last year. He literally won the game off just Davante throwing him some crazy balls, bro.
I thought it was against the Cardinals that he wasn't there. Davante.
No, that's when he missed. But against the Niners, bro, that game came down to the wire. Davante got them niggas in field goal range in the last minute, bro. That was a crazy one.
I'm going to get onto the Vikings just a little bit of going over their changes here. Of course, they changed from Mike Zimmer into head coach O'Connell, It'll hopefully provide a breath fresh of air from their old dinosaur defensive-minded coach there. Minnesota's new head coach is also a former offense. I mean, definitely knew how to run a defense, but that offense with all those weapons definitely being underutilized. The new head coach is also was formerly part of not only Washington's team in 2019 where they had a good offense.
On the Rams, I think I saw too.
And he was on the Rams through the 2020 through 2021 season
under,
of course, Sean McVay.
Stafford, right?
Yes. Okay. But of course, you want to consider having that upbringing when it comes to Sean McVay.
With the new coaching staff, I honestly expect everybody on offense, like you guys were saying, to mainly be utilized. You know, how is it that we got a guy like Justin Jefferson, who's like the biggest? Is he fair to say he's number 1?
On that team?
On that team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just because Adam Thielen is safe hands as well.
Yeah, of course.
No, Adam Thielen's not
too
like,
far.
It's not even like a knock against Adam Thielen. It's just Justin Jefferson is just that nice,
right?
Bro.
So,
I mean, he's still in his prime. I feel like Adam Thielen may be at the end of his prime, but it still might be in his prime.
Jefferson ain't touched his prime. He's in year. He's going into year 3.
A lot of the times with football players, they start off really nice.
Okay.
And then they kind of tail off pretty early.
Nah,
but Justin Jefferson seems like he's going to be a staple for a long time. And of course, I think his best years are going to come.
Adam Thielen is getting old, but mainly, like you just said, I expect, the offense to just really go crazy. If you're thinking about it, like, aside from old dirtbag Kirk Cousins throwing the ball to everybody, like, there's hella weapons.
They have a lot of
offense.
Weapons, bro.
There's
have
hella
a lot of
weapons,
bro.
Defense.
Would you consider, though, Kirk Cousins to be above average?
Yes.
Yeah.
I would consider him to be above average. As much as shit I talk about him, I consider him to be above average.
Kirk Cousins is above average, but
and that's why, because of the fact we think he's above average, that's why I feel like because their schedule is a little weaker this year, they can really make this race at the end of the season close, bro. See, I don't think the Packers are going to be a 1 or 2 seeds at all. I don't think they're going to be a 1 or 2 seed, bro. No.
I was actually going to say
because I looked at the Packers schedule too. I say
heavy
both
hitters, huh? For the Packers?
Yes, but okay, here's my thing. I think both the Packers and Vikings can both win 10 to 12 games in their schedule.
Yes.
Respectively.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes.
So if it's that tight, the Packers are not going to be a 1 to 2 seed based off of 12 wins. That's not going to be a 1 or 2 seed.
Hey, if Aaron Rodgers is off his shrooms, you know what he's about to do is just wheeling and dealing all the way around.
I get it,
they're going to NFL covering his ass again.
Hey, let me just give another couple of people that we know are above average or even considered superstars. Dalvin Cook is still there. We also mentioned Adam Thielen as well. And then, of course,
KJ Osborne.
There's certain aspects of that team where they always looked good on paper. Let's get on to the Lions, though. We want to talk about each team here.
Do we have to?
Hey,
The Bears and the Lions are not going to be competitive.
Well, let me say this much
like,
about the
man,
Lions though, because it's
Justin
pretty nice.
Jefferson struggling and shit. Like,
I think it's cool to watch this team because not only are they
I'm gonna watch them in Hard Knocks. Yeah, I'm gonna watch
them in
that.
Hard Knocks.
but
sure.
the head coach is definitely trying to instill a different type of culture. I think they're running it back with Jared Goff.
Shit,
most
is
likely.
he from Detroit, bro?
Maybe,
He
bro.
sound
The way
like
that
it,
he
the way he
sounds
be
like.
talking, yeah.
Going
He
hard.
shit on.
He be going hard.
The Lions, of course, they have their number 2 overall pick, Aidan Hutchinson, and then they also drafted Jameson Williams as the 12th pick. Here's the thing:
You know how that go.
as much as Jared Goff isn't
That draft was just
top
weird,
tier.
though.
Why weird?
It was just, bro, 4 defensive players were the first pick. I kind of knew after that, like,
Because
the
it was.
board's gonna be
If it's
fucked
not
up.
gonna be a quarterback in those positions, yeah.
so
That's
so
why the board was
but
so
but Gifton.
fucked up.
So a lot of them
Because there were no quarterbacks.
a lot of them
that
are
high.
edge rushers. Edge rushers usually
That's a
last-
premium position these
No,
days.
edge
They
rushers-
last
yes,
a
edge
long
rushers
time
last
in the
a long
league.
time. The Lions didn't need an edge rusher though.
They
Their
don't.
defense is shit.
They
What do you
took-
mean?
they took the best
They
option.
can take anything they can get, bro.
Yeah, they took the best player on
They're
the
a
board.
bad team. They can take anything they can get. Really.
That's talent.
Okay, what receivers are around Jared Goff though?
Amora St. Brown.
Okay, that's one.
That's probably it.
All right,
Yeah.
see.
It doesn't matter though. I mean,
They had
it's
another
not
guy.
Williams.
They had another guy, but he got hurt.
Isn't T.J. Hawkinson still there?
Yeah, Hawkinson's nice, bro. He's
So he's
nice.
tight end.
He's
Yeah,
nice.
okay. No,
He's nice,
no,
bro.
T. Hawkinson is nice, but I mean, like,
But like,
That's
yeah,
it.
they got
What are we hanging
DeAndre
on?
Swift.
what are they hanging their hat on defense this
They
year?
got
Is that what
Jamar
you're telling
Williams
me?
out there too.
Okay, so
But again,
I'm gonna be
they're not a
honest with
good
you.
team.
that's what I'm saying. So where is? It's either we're gonna be really good on offense, we're gonna be really bad.
They're
on
not
defense.
really
We're
good
gonna
on
be-
either side.
That's what I'm saying. So we're just kind of getting fucking pieces.
So they
we're not
need-
really putting shit together than the Lions.
Hey,
says.
you guys are talking a lot about the Lions when you guys said, do we have to talk about these guys? Let's get on to the Bears
It
real
was
quick.
him.
The
Poor
Bears.
Justin Fields.
Yes, poor Justin Fields,
Yeah.
first and foremost.
They got that nigga in a kill hair.
They got the.
I heard that nigga got hurt in training camp with his
Yeah,
bum
I
ass.
heard
Man,
that
bro.
too.
What
Hey.
a bozo, bro.
Hey, first, damn well, Patriots fan over here knows what he did to him. The Bears going into this next season, you're thinking that they're like a rebuilding team. That defense is so nice. They traded off
Oh, no.
Khalil Mack, right?
It could be worse.
When you're scoring
could be
points,
even worse.
that defense gets a lot better. No, they're not scoring points, and they're on the field that often. It's not going to be good.
It's not getting
but
better, bro.
You're thinking that the Bears, they might be in rebuilding mode. They only had 2 picks in the top 50 in this
Yeah.
last draft,
That's fucking crazy.
That is crazy.
and they were like 38th and 49th or something like
It's
that.
because they
it's
dumbasses
terrible.
got free agents. They letting walk though too though.
Yeah, well, I mean, to see Allen Robinson leave, then Khalil Mack get traded, it's
Andy Dalton
like
left.
Andy Dalton. Who cares about Andy Dalton?
It's
But
not
like,
that, but that's
bro-
what I'm saying. They're losing. Whether these guys are important or not, they're losing a lot of guys, and it's not like they have anything
No
in
return,
return
no
for
replacement.
it already.
That's
bro.
why-
Like they
that's-
have to go out
right.
and find it.
They're definitely focused on developing Justin Fields, and they're not doing a great job at it.
No,
And- Yeah, terrible.
Oh my!
Terrible.
I hope he makes it to
Fucking
being a free
terrible.
agent out there, bro. This is fucked up.
It's tough.
I
It's tough.
bruh.
Nothing else.
I had high hopes for Justin Fields, but they put him in the war. This is
Nothing else.
I could have never imagined it was gonna be this bad for him out there, bro. This is terrible. I fuck
Bro,
with Justin Fields.
Just who will win this division?
I think the Vikings can win the division, bro. I think they can win it, bro.
Is it on? Is it on both
If-
of us? Nice.
Like, yeah,
Agreed. I
because
agree.
it's not like they can't beat the Packers a game. At least, like they still were splitting games these last couple of years. So, I'm all right. I'm not trying to predict they're gonna beat them twice. But what if they do? If they do, they're in the catbird seat off rip.
Yeah.
And based off the schedule I saw for the Vikings, bro, I think they can win their first 5 to 6 games off rip, like, and be undefeated like that. So and the Packers, I don't feel that way about their starting schedule.
Not anymore.
No.
I mean, I just don't feel that way about the Packers no more.
Defense is still solid, but like, yeah, offensively, it's gonna be
That's
a
what I'm
different
saying.
look.
What, the fucking
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins is gonna get hella targets this season.
You
Get
guys
that.
are fools.
Get on, I don't know.
You guys are
because I
fools.
don't trust Aaron.
Okay, you act like you don't trust Aaron, but you just want MVP. I'm not saying this is not talking about playoffs. We're not talking about playoffs. We're talking about winning the division in the regular season. You speaking about the Vikings, right? I'm not saying that they don't have good talent. I'm not saying that they, with the first year head coach, they might have some certain types of struggles. Also, they might have something nice because it's a different type of playbook. It's a different type of film. They don't have something that they can bring from year to year. Let me say this much though: the Vikings just do not know how to close games, and it's been like that for like the last 3 years. The same personnel is there. Now, maybe, of course, with the difference in Mike Zimmer, that can be a big deal. Of course, we just spoke about the background of O'Connell. My whole thing is, though, is that I said it a long time ago that when you have a quarterback such as an Aaron Rodgers, all you have to do is provide him with the really nice defense, and he'll always pick you, give you nice games. As long as he keeps you in games, am I going to trust the ball in Kirk Cousins' hands, or am I going to trust the ball in Aaron Rodgers' shroomed out head hands? You know what I'm saying? I trust Aaron Rodgers
more than Kirk. Yeah.
What quarter is it?
It's the fourth. That's what I said. With the game in the hands of the quarterback, who do you trust more?
If it's the first 7, about the two. If it's the first 7 weeks of the season, all right, Aaron got me. If it's the first 7 weeks of the season, he got me. I don't want that situation in a playoff game, bro. Hell no. Fuck all that, bro.
I bet you, the Vikings, you said they can win the first 5 to 6 games. I bet you they end up 500 after the first 6 games. That's just the Vikings. For some odd reason, they like to pull the heartstrings of the Vikings.
It's not even it's not a bet, but I know 2 of them were the Lions and the Bears. I'm like, those are dubs for sure. They play the Packers opening game of the season.
Where is it? In Lambeau, or is it in Minnesota?
I think it's in Minnesota. Okay. But again,
that's interesting.
I feel like location-wise for me, it's not going to matter because I think they might catch that nigga Aaron sneaking on the first day. You seen how he came opening day last year, bruh.
Yeah,
I think I think they can get him on some shit like that.
They still have the best record in the league. Well, tied, and they own the tiebreaker against the Bucks.
Because A.J. Green.
One game. But so we got Vikings, Packers, Gifton.
I think the Vikings got it on best of both worlds on offense and defense between KJ, Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, and on defense.
I think the Packers might be better on defense, but
because of the line, but the Vikings have
their secondary is way better, bro.
Their secondary is better.
Their secondary is way better.
So then their defense is better than the Vikings.
Yeah. Yeah.
On a good day, yeah.
On a good day, every day.
It is. It's better.
I just said that they used 2 first-round picks on the defense as well.
Yeah.
You got young talent.
They re-signed. They re-signed linebackers.
Okay.
And you got Ken Clark on
Kenny's
that
still
line.
out there.
Okay.
Jair's out there.
Okay. In conclusion,
they out here.
Hey,
the safeties are good. Both safeties are good.
In conclusion, I got the Vikings winning the division.